Cheating is bad because rich, successful people do it, but then when our teachers tells us it's a shortcut to results, why would I not cheat? I've cheated on many tests. Does that mean I'm as bad as the CEO? No. Because whatever excuse I have, this is still hypocritical, and everyone lives the life of saying one thing and then doing the opposite. We are all hypocrites, and this is not bad. It represents the intention to grow, and that requires humility. But society manipulates itself, convincing everyone that changing your mind is bad. You're dumb. But it stems from a deep insecurity of unpredictability. I expect a chair to stay the same, not that it now wants to become a fucking table. Humans crave fairness, but nothing is fair. Fairness is a lie, and Steve Harvey made a book for women that I did not read. Act like a lady, think like a man. This is very sexist, but who cares? Because he's correct. The world isn't fair. There are parts of life where you get the luxury of choosing what games you want to play, like career or activism. But then there are games you have to play. That is why people are hypocrites, because that is the answer to growth. But then they tell everyone to not be a hypocrite, be truthful, because all they want is more predictability from you. If everyone is changing their minds, it becomes a liability. It's too much work. Become predictable for my sake. And there is no higher ground of escaping this game. It is something you must play. I'm going to be truthful. Great. You are going to be a loser for the sake of winners. Step 1. People choose to be ignorant of love, health, education because they are not good at it. And it is more convenient to not address a problem, but then we see midlife crises because you have not addressed the problem. This is why people pick horrible majors with horrible return on investment. It's because you have not invested enough time and effort into solving the MIQ. Step 2. The most important question is a decision-making checklist that stems from a pyramid of triangles. At the very top is your goal, and everything starts to descend into what becomes more practical, more tangible, and then, without realizing, you have created a step-by-step plan, and at the very bottom is the fundamentals of the foundation of the pyramid, where that is the first thing you need to do. Step 3. There is not one piece of information that will change everything, but that is what people always seek for. I need to consume more information, books, YouTube videos, because they will tell me the exact thing that I need to do, but realistically, everything is dependent on you. You need to compile everything that is given to you, and you choose what you want to do because everyone's goals are different. Everyone is inclined biologically to different things, so why would you expect listening to one person is the correct answer? Step 4. Cheating is bad because everyone says so, but think about it. If everyone tells you to do a certain thing, you will only reach the most mediocre form of results. And what's worse is that not only do you exist in your mind, but there is another bad actor always wanting you to pick the most convenient option. And when you compile everything together, everybody wanting you to tell the truth because it is more predictable for them, making you an easier victim, and equally your mind always picking the most convenient option, a lot of people will avoid problems, and it is so goddamn sad to see 30-year-old virgins talk about relationships, love not mattering, when everything around you surrounding everything is created through procreation. The same thing with people stuck in dead-end jobs. That only happens because they always pick the most convenient route. They're listening to everyone, giving them advice, but everyone does not have the best interest in your hearts. The only way to escape this is step 4. Become more greedy and selfish. This sounds bad, just like being a hypocrite, but then again, people want you to not be greedy and selfish because for their sake, they hope you prioritize other people more than you prioritize yourself. You are more important to yourself than anyone should be. Step 5. We are social creatures and are biologically wired to care about what other people think. Do not fight it. This is how we are. This is how we exist. It makes us feel good and fulfilled. Studies have shown that gratitude journaling and thinking does not work. You feel the most grateful when someone is giving things to you. Fundamentally, being a selfish person means you provide value and contribute to society. Everything is built off of you contributing to other people. People don't realize that money is a concept meant to represent how much value you have given to the world, and how much you have given, people are willing to give back. The world is much more fair than what people put it out to be, because fundamentally, step 6, we are wired to always find an excuse to avoid, because it is the most convenient option. But then again, once you think more logically and have a pyramid of things that you know you must do to accomplish your goal, which is not everyone else's, everything becomes less fake. Step 7. The actions that we do are divided into two types, where it's for ourselves and things that we have to do. You have to care about what other people think because we are social creatures. You have to care about your health, the food you put in your body, because we exist physically. Now, here's the most important and harshful part. You have to look good. Everybody wants to avoid things that are complicated. Why is it everyone's fault that they are judging me based on my race, by my height, by the way that I look? Being fat is bad. Being ugly is also bad. People will judge you based on the way you look. That's it. And it's not physical aesthetics, but humans biologically want to look at physically aesthetic things. Studies have shown that hospital patients heal faster when they're looking at visually appealing architecture. Now, the way you look is important. And very briefly, most of my audience is men. You need to have a thicker neck. Equally, you need to have darker eyebrows. Step 8, everything is signaling that I am associated with this specific thing. The reason why being tall and being lean is so important to your aesthetics is because it signals to the other person that I have these characteristics. But here's the clear difference. You have to do it subtly. That's why everybody cheats, but everyone plays the game that cheating is bad. Ooh, I did never cheat. Nobody wants a person who is too over the top, where they are breaking the unwritten social boundaries. Step 9. Truth is inevitable. As a kid, you have been lied to many times, and it slowly becomes our responsibility as we grow up to filter what is truth and not. The problem is that the older we get, the more drunk we become from the power of authority, and we slowly complete the cycle of lying adults to children, only because it's more convenient. And the common enemy to any story, person, idea is convenience. If you like the videos, please support the channel by looking into this product that's made in the USA, formulated by dermatologists, 100% natural. I can keep going, but everyone expects everything to come free, to have low effort, and that's the game they want to play. But realistically, everything requires hard work. If you want a thicker neck, you have to exercise. If you want to be lean, you have to restrict your calories. And one of the easiest ways to improve your aesthetics is to grow out and shape your eyebrows. Use code RAMBO for a flash sale of 72 hours, 25% off, then it goes back to 10%. Buy now.